Okay, so sorry about that. I had a bit of a lag spike. I actually want to install some more channel generators when I get a chance. Unfortunately, those diamonds that I used in the last clip to make our deep dark portal were actually my last diamonds. I used up all of them. I know I was compensated very handsomely with a nether star. Thank you very much, Killer 98 Badman. Um, but I need to get more because there's some stuff I want to build, and that's going to be, you know, a large part of it is going to require diamonds. Eventually, I wouldn't mind making my own ender quarry, and I'll take a while to build. So we'll see. But next thing I wanted to do, and I'll do this on camera while I'm thinking of it, is I want to put together the big reactor. Okay, I think I'm glitched. Okay, that didn't really help, but oh well, give it a try. Let's see. So what I want to do now is, here's my problem. As I said before, the MFR auto spawner tower that I have is working great. The main problem with, oh, there we go. The main problem with the spawner right now is that it requires massive amount of power. And Treehouse is actually working on his power plant. It's actually coming along really, really well. I'm very pleased with that. However, at the moment, it's not really useful to us because it's still under construction. So what I want to do is have, at the very least, a temporary means of powering these energy cells. And what I'm going to do that with is, if I can get up there, come on, is this. This is a very tiny big reactor. I'm finally going to put this thing together. I've got separate chests, all for the materials, and I'm pretty sure I have everything that I need in order to make it. Okay, so I need one reactor control rod, one Yellorium fuel rod, one access port, one controller, one power tap, and a couple of reactor casing. Actually, I have more than enough reactor casing. I'm going to actually need those in the future. I get a chance to. So, shoot, did I forget to bring it with me? Yeah, I think I did. Hold on, be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I had to go and get my notes. Now, the design I'm using for this big reactor is, when I got off online, it's actually at the Feed the Beast wiki, and I think this should work as far as I can tell. This is the minimum size you can make for a big reactor is a 3x3x3, which is what I'm making, which should approximately produce 260 RF, which is quite a bit considering that the 3 steam dynamos I'm using downstairs are producing a total of 30 RF per tick, which is not that much. So if I'm reading this right, I need, let's see. Wait, did I forget to make a part? Nope, okay. So power tap, and I believe this is the way that they work. So power tap goes like that. Freaking buggy. Okay, power tap goes over here. The access port, which is this, goes there. The fuel rod goes in the middle. The control rod goes on top. The controller goes... Wait, no, that's wrong. Okay, so according to this, the controller's got to go here. And the access port's got to go here. Okay. So, and just fill in the rest with... There it is. Sorry, this thing is really freaking laggy today. You just fill in the rest with reactor casing. Now, when you make larger ones, you can most certainly add more layers to it, make more size, and eventually add coolant. But because this is a very small design, it literally only has a fuel rod, so I'm hoping it won't actually blow up. There we go. Okay, it's now multi-block because it changed textures. Cool. So here's the controller, and it's giving me a whole lot of stuff. Okay, so auto eject waste. Okay, let's do manual for that. Activate reactor. That's the power button. So I don't want to turn on right now because mostly because I don't have any fuel rods put in at the moment. So yeah, reactor access port. That is eject fuel, placing ingots in the air ports. Okay, this is more complicated than I thought it was going to be. Okay, this is a power tap, which I can't, it doesn't have a GUI. So this is where the power comes out of. So I think what I just want to do is, let's just give this thing a trial run. Let's go and, where's my backpack? Let me grab my wrench. Oh, by the way, one thing I discovered while I was in the nether, I've actually picked up a whole bunch of this flesh here because I want to do a little side project when I get a chance. But one thing I found is that even though there are pools in the nether of biomes of plenty blood, you can't actually pick it up and put it into a portable tank from thermal expansion. It's just not one of the registered liquids. Kind of weird. Oh, wait, that's full. That's not going to help me. The other ones shouldn't be. Okay, are these... You know what? Yes. I'm actually going to need some more of that wire. Do I have any more in my backpack? No? Okay, I gotta grab some. Because right now this thing is disconnected. And are these seriously all full? Wow, I actually have a massive amount of power. This is literally the worst place I could be in terms of gaining power because I have all full power. Now what I do know is empty though is that one we saw before, the redstone energy cell. It's in the basement of the auto spawner tower. So let me go and grab that. We actually had a number of people on and off today. I think that's Killer Badman with his wings over there. Where is it? There it is. One empty redstone cell. We had a lot of people on this morning. Lady Ivana, she was on earlier. Treehouse has not been on yet today, and I think Scoop. You saw him log in before. I've had a number of people log in and off today. It's been I wouldn't say a full house, but definitely a high population. 4 is a lot in this server at any one time. But it's a Saturday. More people have time now. Alright. So let me put this here. And I don't think there should be any problem with the interface type because this thing produces RF and this accepts RF. So I'm going to set the input at, oh, no, I have no idea what happens if it goes that high. Let me set it to 300 because I think it produces a little more than that. There we go, 300. I'm just going to set it to input from that side, and that's the correct one. Cool. Now the last thing I need, I'm pretty sure, are Yellorium fuel rods. Sorry, Yellorium ingots, I believe. Sorry, this is my first time doing big reactors, so hopefully this thing will not blow up and do a lot of damage to everything. And hopefully. Here we go. So I have a lot of Yellorium ingots. I made a bunch of spare in order to make the components for it. Lily pads. No, I got a few a while ago. But I don't know where there's a swamp. There's got to be some around here, but I don't know where. Okay, so let's try. I'm just going to do 1. Okay, 1 fuel rod input. Check the controller. Okay, and this thing says 25% full, 1 fuel rod max capacity, 4,000. So that was basically 1/4 of the capacity. Oh, hey, Killer. Just about to turn this on. I don't need to tell them I'm recording. This is a YouTube server. Okay, so yeah, here we go. I think that's everything. Reactor on. Okay, so this thing, the buffer has 0 because this should be gaining all the power, and it's picking up the power. And yeah, as far as I can tell, it was good. Casing heat's not very high, core heat's not very high, and the fuel is not very great. This thing is producing 41. Why is it so low? I thought this thing was supposed to produce a lot more than that. I said 600 per tick, 200 per tick. This thing's not too much better than my steam dynamos. Okay, I add a couple more ingots into it. So I can probably put one more in. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. Okay, so I guess putting more fuel in there, and oh, the heat's going up. That too. That's why. So it increases to 185. Very nice. Yep, not as fast as much as I thought, but decent. Yeah. The core heat and the casing heat are going up. So high heat raises energy output and coolant conversion. I don't have any coolant at all. Full of activity, 100%. I think there's a lot of things you can do to tweak this. Right now it is going steady at 182 and dropping, which is fine. 182 is perfectly reasonable. So this thing right now is at about 1%, and it's gonna run through this fuel. Looks like about 1,000 or 1,000th of a millibucket per second here. I'm actually curious about how you deal with the waste. Okay, so it's going through about 1,000th per second. So 1,000 per second. See how long it'll take until it goes dry. Oh, okay. So ingots. So this thing hasn't produced one ingot left of waste. Cool. This thing will take forever to fill that cell, but it's fairly safe. Okay, I think I'm actually confident that I can leave this thing alone, and it should be fine. I mean, eventually, I wanted this thing in order to power my AE2 system, and the sort of the side effect is I'm going to use it to fill up these cells. Yeah, I mean, seems like it's in pretty good shape. If you need to, take some from... Oh, and in the auto spawner.